Um, of course, the big news yesterday, people want to hear, of course, Norm Macdonald. Oh, my God. What a bummer. That was a bummer. He died from cancer. He had cancer for 9 years and didn't tell anybody, which is a very Norm thing to do, I think. He didn't want anybody kind of judging him differently, looking at him differently. So he pretty much told, I think, nobody that's what the dealio was. It's weird over the years. You look, and now that you know, you could see there were sometimes he was really heavy in the face, like maybe he was taking some kind of a steroid drug or some shit. Then other times he was really skinny. But, fucking Norm. No one thought anything bad about it. He didn't say anything. But he indeed had cancer and died yesterday. Terrible, because one of the comics that just, didn't give a shit what anybody thought. Didn't give a shit what anyone thought. He just wanted to be funny, and he was, and didn't hold back because he thought someone's feelings might be hurt or it might be embarrassing. Some of his stuff is embarrassing to watch, not for him. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassed for the people that are there, that he keeps going at it. One of the famous clips from The View very early on, when Bob Wowotes used to host it, and he just wouldn't stop calling the Clintons murderers and calling Bill Clinton a murderer. And they're trying to stop him. They're trying to change the subject, and he just won't have it. He will just keep saying it. Oh, manslaughter. He's like, it's so ruthless and funny, and they are genuinely getting pissed at him.
I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Oh.
Who are the murderers?
Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, you're not allowed to put out no accusations without.
That's a little too far.
That's the way it does work.
Let's just go on to the next question.
Yeah.
This is not my week. What can I tell you?
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice. Okay?
Oh, are you? Shut up.
Be a good boy. Now, Norm.
Do you never hear that?
No. Listen,
Norm,
we don't need
I
to
don't want
talk
to get
about
into
that.
this, and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations, and you're supposed to be funny. Let's get on.
He is being hilariously funny.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Not for nothing, Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara, so I'm now going to ask the next
I
question.
thought it was a matter of record.
Okay.
Let me do this.
She's literally telling him to shut up.
See, I think we should get
The greatest part about, and this is, Norm always looked like it was just happenstance, whatever, the way he would talk and deliver stuff. It was such a great delivery he had, because it looked very natural, and I don't know, I guess to some point it was, but the way he sits there and lets them get the shit out. He wasn't constantly going, oh, what, he's a murderer, and talking over them. He would stop. He did stop. And they would just keep going and telling him to shut up, letting them think he's going to shut up now because he hasn't said anything. And then, what? I thought it was a matter of record. Oh, my God. Like, he didn't fucking stop at all. He's doubling down every time. It's so good. He just one of the greats. It sucks when a guy like Norm, very funny, irreverent, doesn't give a fuck, when we lose guys like that, because there's so few these days. And then you see some of the comics that, like, oh, this is great. Not great. I mean, some of them had problems with Norman. I have more respect for the ones that actually voice their problems. But you see other ones that are like, oh, we lost such a great comedy guy today. And then you look, and these people have been just trying to get other comics canceled for their material. And Norm was, he was beyond canceling. He was fired from SNL because the boss over there was an OJ fan. I don't know why. I guess because he was something to do with the Wide World of Sports. he came up with the Wide World of Sports show, and he met OJ and was friends with him. And when all the OJ murdering people thing happened, and Norm would not leave it alone. And the story goes that they were constantly faxing Saturday Night Live from the West Coast, where this guy was, and saying, no more OJ jokes. Just stop it. And every time, Norm would crumble it up, throw it in the pail, go out and do OJ fucking jokes on the Weekend Update. And then when OJ was acquitted, he sent another fax and said, well, with his acquittal, it's over. Do not do any more OJ jokes or you'll be fired. And he goes fucking right out there and says, it's now legal to murder in the state of California. The big picture OJ. And that was it. That was the last of Norm Macdonald doing Weekend Update until, they brought him back to host the show, which is another great thing, where Norm just goes into how he was fired for not being funny enough, but now he's back hosting. And how did he get so funny over that period of time? Everything is great. I went on a Norm Macdonald watching binge, and watching all those clips of him on Conan O'Brien and on Letterman were so good. They knew how to deal with Norm. Just let him go. Just let him go and kind of feign that you're a little disturbed by what he's talking about. Larry King even got Norm. He even got how funny Norm was. He had him on the show a few times. And one of the funniest things when Norm is on Larry, try to find that one. Norm's on Larry talking about how deeply closeted he is. I'm a deeply closeted homosexual. It's so fucking good. Because even Larry's confused, and then he gets it and starts fucking laughing because it's hilarious. It's just, Norm is fucking
Something
great.
People don't know about you.
I'm a deeply closeted gay guy.
No kidding.
Well, I'm not coming out, though.
Wait a minute. What are you revealing here today?
I'm not revealing anything. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted.
Well, that means you're gay.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Why would I say that? I'm deeply closeted.
No, but that means you're very, very gay, but you don't want to come out. You're so closeted.
That I refuse to say I'm gay.
Right.
Exactly.
But doesn't that mean you're gay?
Hey, easy, buddy.
Something people...
And then Norm just starts laughing because that's hilarious. You're so deeply closeted that you're almost anti-gay, Hey. Oh, God. But those were, that was an interview with Norm. Just so fucking funny. I did have the pleasure many years ago on Sirius XM to sit down with Norm, have an interview with him on the Opie and Anthony show with Jimmy, and it was really cool. That was a great time having him right there in front of you talking. It's just Norm with his Norm voice and telling stories. He told the moth joke, which just goes on forever, and it's a simple fucking moth drawn to a light punchline at the end. A lot of his bits just would go on and on and on, and the payoff was always hysterical because it was Norm, and he just had that great fucking delivery. Such a shame. God, I can't imagine. He was getting pretty spiritual in the past few years. You'd see on Twitter, he would talk about things and life in general and life and death. He had some cancer humor in his act, and the whole thing about battling, and it's not a battle. Cancer just wins. And then it's like, no, it doesn't really win because when you die, the cancer dies. So it's kind of a draw. And I guess that came out of him being diagnosed like 9 years ago. But he was doing his show and living life, having a good time. So that's pretty cool. But again, there's so few of these guys left that are willing to put everything out like that. and not give a flying fuck what anyone says, especially the industry people or the woke, the people that want to cancel other people. He was totally against that, and that was a good thing. So yesterday really sucked when it came to that news. Let me see what the fuck. Boop. Lee, what's up?
Hey, Anthony, we're all very excited about you moving to one of the southern states.
Oh, I couldn't be happier. Now I'm looking at California with that
Compound
bullshit.
South, a.k.a. Plantation Media. But the big question on everyone's mind is, does this signify the return of the Wrangler?
Oh, the Wrangler. My old CB handle. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll get me a horse and ride around. I enjoyed horseback riding, and
are you gonna change your urban attire, and become more native?
No, I think it'll be I don't know, Tony Two Vests, Tony Two Chaps. I'll just Tony Two Spurs. Yeah, I maybe I'll get a horse. I got enough land. I'll get a horse.
Anthony, you were talking about Norm Macdonald there. One of my favorite clips of his was on Conan.
Yeah.
He was on there with the actress. I think it was Courtney Thorne Smith.
Oh God, so funny.
You remember that? He was
Yeah.
on there plugging her movie with Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. He fucking was brutal. And it's hard.
That?
He's sitting next to a beautiful girl, Courtney Thorne Smith. And it's hard enough to just be funny in front of a pretty girl like that. But he's not only being funny, he's trashing her. And it's so against the normal thing that people in Hollywood do and like people do in front of pretty girls. I don't think Courtney Thorne Smith ever heard anybody talk to her like that. And it was so good. We'll rack it up so we can play it when we're done with your fine call, Lee.
Well, yeah, I remember. Well, if you're going to play it, I don't want to spoil it, but I remember he was saying, if it's a movie with Carrot Top, you know what it's going to be called? Box Office Poison.
Well, that's one of the jokes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, that clip is just great. He makes everyone so uncomfortable.
What's the movie going to be called?
Well,
Really?
I know what it's going to be called.
Yeah, what's that?
If it's got Carrot Top in it, you know what a good name for it would be?
What's that, Norm?
Box Office Poison.
She's in it.
What about my career?
Courtney Thorne Smith, the girl sitting to your left, is in the movie.
I'm going to go see it for fun.
How do you steer everybody else away?
No, I love this girl. I would see any movie with this girl in it. She's a beautiful lady and a talented, nice talk show guest.
As evidenced by her appearance on our rival show. All right, well, there's this 2-hour season finale of Melrose Place. There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
Just destroys.
We're going to take a break now. We're
So
gonna have
fucking
Collective
good.
Soul and-
God damn. Challenges him. Yeah, come up with something for that. Oh, boy, does he ever. Oh, God. So goddamn funny, man. There's so many clips online. You could spend days on end watching Norm Macdonald being hilariously funny. And I would highly recommend you do that. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing these days. If something happens, there's plenty of material. But Norm will be missed. That is for sure. Anthony, Long Island. Is this a paradox? Am I talking to myself? What's up, man?
Yes, I'm younger, handsomer version.
It's possible.
No, I'm teasing. So, yeah, what happened yesterday? Chris Roach, Ronkonkoma, did a better appearance than that shit show we were watching yesterday. I do agree. Maybe they will pinpoint the day they find a spot in that fucking guy's lung. Oh, my God, he's so fucking annoying, dude.
You didn't enjoy the guys, Aaron and Gino, sitting in for me yesterday? Come on.
I like Aaron because I'm with Aaron. That fucking drunk really needs to get his shit together or be kicked off the venue. And I hope Aaron sticks with that. But, dude,
I can't imagine. Every time I've had Aaron, Gino on the show, I've had a great time.
I know you like him. We all know you like him because you tell us every day how much you love the great Gino Bisconti.
Yes, I do.
But he annoys the shit out of the rest of us that don't watch in hot order from 11 to 12, whatever it is.
Oh, see? He's not a...
I'm sure he's going to come in now, so I hope he's listening. Drink your juice, read your stupid book, play with your cat, get into a car accident. Thank you.
Wow. What a fan. Big Gino fan right there. Obviously, yeah, gay feelings for him. That's always what happens. He's gay.
Clearly having a hard time pushing it down, you know?
Yeah. Oh, God, he's deeply closeted. Larry King. So what are you saying here? Like Larry thought he had an exclusive. No, hey, fella. He just walked right into it. Oh, that was another thing he could do. Just get people to walk right into what he needed them to do to deliver a great punchline. One of the greatest jokes ever. I mean, we've heard it before, but if you could pull that one up on Dennis Miller's show, the gay pride, because this was I heard this so many years ago, and to this day it still makes me laugh because it's delivered perfectly, just perfectly by Norm. Anyone else could tell this joke; it would probably be funny, but it's that Norm delivery that just makes this joke what it is.
Like in stand-up, I'll do jokes that are like one time I was doing this thing in San Francisco and they were all gay people in the audience. They told me, so I figured I'd do
San Francisco?
Yeah. No. So I figured I'd do stuff about gay.
Is there a better copy of that? It's a little staticky. It's like the many hairstyles of Norm Macdonald. He had the curly thing. Then he had the little fro for a while. Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed like that copy was off maybe a VHS tape. Old school. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, here we go.
Have you ever done anything in your long and storied career that you consider specifically to be in bad taste as you look back on it? Maybe at the time you thought it was a good play, but you look back on it and you think that was in bad taste.
Well, sometimes, like in stand-up, I'll do jokes that are like one time I was doing this thing in San Francisco and they were all gay people in the audience. They told me, so I figured
in San Francisco?
Yeah.
No.
So I figured I'd do stuff about gay people so that they could relate to it.
Yeah, it's warm up. They love that.
And so I was talking about, because I went to this gay pride parade, and I saw in it there were these old men and old ladies like with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son," you know? And so I was saying, that's an odd thing to be proud of, you know, because it's not an achievement, you know? It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered, I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, you know, at work like they're, "Hey, Bill, you know, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, you know, a first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and, oh yeah, he loves cock." You know? This kid. He can't get enough cock in his mouth, his ass. This kid's always cock. I got a picture of the boy here sucking another man's cock. I want to show it to you. You're gonna be proud.
To watch
And fucking
the maturation of you.
Dennis Miller is just like another one of those. You see so many of the show hosts when he's doing an interview kind of bury their head in their hand, like, oh, because even then was like, I probably shouldn't be be laughing about this. A lot of gay people and trans people were posting anti-norm stuff yesterday. And it's like, shut the fuck up. That's funny. I don't care who the fuck you are. God damn, that is fucking funny. But, no one's got a sense of humor anymore. Everyone has to belong to a little victim group. So you're not really allowed to talk about anything. You're not even allowed to discuss homosexuality in a humorous way, or transgender people in a humorous way, race, nothing. So you either throw those rules out the fucking window and put everything on the table to be joked about, or you just live in a world where you don't think comedy exists and go about your business being in your little victim groups, because that's where you belong, fuckers. Hey, Zach, what's up, man?
The O&A forum trolled Seth Simons in a long, prolonged, in-depth. They really got him. All those
Let me. I saw some of this. Louis J. Gomez tweeted something about it, so I went and looked at the link, and it's very long. So I might read into it a little later. But they got that fucking Seth Simmons guy, whatever, and made him. They trolled him. They made him think they were allies and helping him out with his stories on how to get comics and fuck people over. And it was all a big ruse. So I'm Apostle Gate. My time is a double agent of cancel culture. There you go. Thomas Apostle. They were on the O&A, one of the O&A fucking things, forums. And they roped him in to trusting them. And got him to write some fake shit. Yeah, got him to post some. He's an asshole too. Norm wrote about him. What was that whole thing? He was talking about. I don't remember what the fucking context was, but he said something like, "Oh yeah, the guy does bird poetry or something, spoken bird." Disgusted. He does spoken bird. There it is. Oh, right. When Shane Gillis was thrown off of SNL. Hey, Shane, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine how you must feel. The work it takes to get to the show and have it snatched away by some guy who does spoken bird poetry. Unacceptable. Please DM me, pal. When you have a moment, I'm so sorry. Like, wow. He understands what it's like to be canceled for your jokes. At least he had a chance, though. He was actually on there. I used to hear all the stories about how Norm would save his bottles of piss in his office on SNL. People would come in and there'd just be bottles of his own urine and Snapple bottles stacked up against the wall. I don't know. Most brilliant people are a little eccentric, a little crazy. That's what it is. Oh, thank you, Zach. Wasn't really. If you want to read it, up on that, you feel free to do that. What else did we have?